Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here. So it's me, CJ, obviously. We were what is we were? We are doing what if the German Empire returned in 2026? And I don't and I was planning on to do their colonies, but no, I'm not doing that. I also do have another video that's about someone on the 23rd. Search that up if you want. Just that I like them. And I don't know what to post on that day. Plus, it's a Wednesday, but back on track. So, what the German Empire? What if they came back in 2026? So, if they came back, NATO would have just like absolutely destroyed them if we're being for real. But we're gonna say NATO, CSTO, UN doesn't even exist anymore. Just poofs like an imposter in Among Us. But besides that, and yeah, but I would really support or if you guys were, what am I speaking? I would really like it if you guys would to like and subscribe and possibly even share this video to others if you guys enjoy. I'm not saying you guys have to. I'm not like those YouTubers who says if you don't like and subscribe, Jesus. Okay, but besides that, um, but yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So first, the Germans will actually declare war on Poland as they want to get a bigger front, trying to go for these guys. And these guys are going to very much so blitzkrieg, like literally just blitzkrieg, because Poland has lost a lot of their economic area. As a lot of this, I'm pretty sure, was their economic area, and a lot of this is just farmland, if I'm for sure. And yeah, the Germans will capture a lot of the major cities of Poland, and they actually capture Warsaw, and then yeah, just surrender. So here's the peace deal. So the peace deal will end up like this, of where Germany kind of gets their World War II borders a little bit. Yeah, they do get their World War II borders. No, never mind. I'm tweaking, but that's besides the point. Germany's next target will actually be going over to the west, where they declare war. Ooh, what was that? Declare war on the Benelux countries because they kind of want to get a bigger front with France as they plan on to attacking France. So they will immediately like push into the Netherlands, and they get pretty far, and they actually capture Brussels until two more people join, and that will be these two. And Germany was not expecting. Actually, not the UK, but more like France joins. And they did not expect this, so they will be pushed back a lot because they were planning to attack France a lot earlier. Or, I mean, not earlier, but a lot later. So, Germany mobilizes, sends troops down, and they already see the new Maginot Line, the third Maginot Line. And they decide, yeah, bro, we're not doing that. And they still forgot to do this. Or they actually go in spearhead all the way to Paris, which they almost capture Paris until a lot of French troops from the Maginot Line come back. And soon, these guys will actually break into the Maginot Line, and yeah, France is kind of cooked. And Germany also gets a new ally of Italy. Well, they don't get it. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, they get a new ally of Italy, and they pretty much just gang up on France. You thought I was gonna say gangbait, didn't you? But continuing, France isn't gonna be very strong because you literally just see them getting destroyed, and they won't be able to stop two fronts as they are both expanding rapidly. As Italy wants to gain the Atlantic coast, and Germany just wants to gain more dominance. And so they capture Paris, and the French don't immediately surrender, as they move their capital to um I forgot what it's called. Definitely either this city or no, live isn't live right here. I don't know. But the Germans will continue their front. Jesus. And they actually reach up with the Italians, and so they what they do is they actually reach here. They capture all of Brittany. And speaking of Brittany, Brittany will actually be very important later, as they continue down, and France will surrender as they don't want any more of their French soldiers dying. And so, peace treaty. So these are the borders as France gets ultimately crippled. Italy gets these very disgusting borders, and Germany just gets a lot of the coast here. And actually, a new, you could say, coalition. There it is. Against Germany is formed. That is basically, or just Germany and their allies in general. And a lot of these nations are countries that border Germany and Italy. And actually, one country such as Russia, they do this. And this coalition is a very, very big coalition, going just to mainly one country. But speaking of that one country, Germany will actually ally up with Ukraine and then declare war on all of the Baltic nations. Which this could sign for a new Operation Barbarossa, but who knows? Germany and Ukraine. I forgot to call her. Germany and Ukraine, will actually declare, will actually immediately move into, the Belarus. What? Moves into Belarus, very swiftly and quickly, as their military is not that powerful. And you might be wondering, isn't Russia at war with Ukraine? Yes, they actually are. So let me do that. If I'm correct, these are the borders. And they're not at war right now, but I'm just saying those borders are the borders for right now. And soon Belarus surrenders, and Latvia just, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure you just know how it goes. But here is the peace treaty. So this is the peace treaty of basically, I guess you could say the Baltic War. And yeah, they kind of got cooked. Don't mind the border war down here. But let's move down to the Balkans actually. So the Germans will actually get new allies of Hungary, Turkey, and Bulgaria. And also Romania wants to go and join up with the Allies, which is not a very good move, as you can see. They're kind of boom, bam, bam, and bop. And more countries begin to join the Allies thing, and these are the borders. So we don't know. It's gonna be another world war. I'm kidding, but we'll find out. But Germany does not want to go into the Nordics as they don't really have anything in there. What they do want to do is actually ally up with Finland. So, I think you can already tell where this is going. So, the Germans will ask Finland, hey, you want to go fight Russia? And the Finns and everyone else says, yeah, sure. And so, a new, not global war, but a new major European war begins as the Germans already had troops here, or these are mostly Italians, but Hungarian troops will actually dispose everything. And yeah, Greece will actually do a lot of progress though, because they will go um deep into Turkey just to get pushed back like entirely. But in the north of Bulgaria, it's not gonna go so well, as everyone is ganging up on them, and the Greeks front and the Greeks form another front as they lose Sofia, and now the Turks kind of have to solo down here, in which they do, as they actually get a lot of this panhandle, and they actually do a lot of damage as they take away the Greeks front, and they start bulldozing into Greece, and they try to hurry up to get down there, but not the Ottomans, but the Turks already created a very good defensive line that's just trying to stall them so they can take Greece. And Greece will slow down the Turks, but the Turks will still destroy them, obviously. And continuing back up here, um, these guys, the Turkish front, they kept on supplying it, and it's not that strong. And so, yeah, they're kind of cooked. As Romania loses their capital, and everyone else, Hungary moves in, takes Belgrade, or Belgrade, either one, whatever you call it, and they kind of take Transylvania, if you know where I'm going. And yeah, everyone else and yeah, the Balkans are done. I think we already know what happens here. And France is kind of in a bad spot because they kind of have their capital's literally on the border, and Italy could easily just cut off France. So you know, and that's actually what happens as Italy cuts off France's access to Spain. And yeah, since I'm pretty sure Italy is a bit stronger than Spain, they will go like pretty deep into Spain, but then get a stalemate. Or yeah, there's gonna be stalemates a lot, and so no one's gonna really advance as there's really just stalemates. But France this was not a good move for you, bro, at all. You knew you were surrounded and you decided to join the war, bro. I don't know what's wrong with France, bro. And France will surrender as their capital was on the border. Denmark, they surrender in 2 hours. You know, 2 hours. And the Russian front over here will actually continue. Because there's no Ukrainian there are Ukrainian forces, but not a lot, and they will be able to like really, really speed through into Ukraine and almost reach Kiev into in the north. Both Germany and Finland capture Stalingrad, and so they have to retreat because there's an entire new front. As the Germans begin their operation, you could say Moscow, whatever, or the new Operation Barbarossa. And since this isn't the Soviets, and like how the Soviets had all of this, they only had everything to. I guess you're in the war. But continuing, Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan, Germany and Ukraine will branch off and make a very large spearhead into Moscow, in which they kind of siege Moscow, and they actually soon take it over, and it's kind of just downfall there because this Russian front completely falls, and yeah. And oopsies. And yeah, Operation Moscow, or the new Operation Barbarossa, is completely into plan as they go very, very deep into Russia, and yeah, and the Kurila region. I can't remember what it's called. They will surrender over to Finland, and yeah, the Germans are just gonna spearhead, spearhead, spearhead. I don't know, Kazakhstan. Oh, that's why. I don't know why. But um, Russians will just surrender. So does Kazakhstan because yeah. And the Germans, they already have troops here, so they send them down. And the UK kind of pieces out because if these guys surrendered, you can't do anything. And so Spain says, "Hey, can I peace out?" They say no, and yeah, Spain just surrenders. And so you could say World War III, or you could just say the Great War. I don't know, but yeah. So I'll show you the borders, and yeah. So here are the borders of the major war, and yes, I know this is border gore. There's a lot of border gore, and Russia will become a puppet. I forgot to say that, and yeah, Germany gained almost, I mean not almost, but basically all the dominance in Europe, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of had to rush it, so there's a lot of mistakes. So, yeah. But if you guys enjoyed, I would really appreciate if you guys were to like and subscribe. But, peace!